Hey friends, happy Tuesday. How are you today? Is it a good day? Is it a day that you are looking forward to and you feel excited about your week, in fact? Or is it a day where you are wondering, oh, I didn't want to get out of bed, the sun's shining, but it's kind of miserable. You're not sure about what's next, some anxiety perhaps. We all have that, right? We all have days that are great, and we have days that that we wonder, what's this day about? I think even on good days, but especially bad days, we need to be reminded of the love that God has for us. And that verse that we had on Sunday, right in the beginning of the First John passage, where it says, friends, what amazing love God has for us, that God would call us children, God's children. And that is who we are. That is our identity. Our identity, you are a mother, a father, an uncle, a brother, a neighbor. You have different roles that you play. Perhaps you're a teacher. Your work can define you. But ultimately, what can be the most helpful is to have our identity settled in stone, really grounded in the fact that we are God's children. And because of the resurrection, we have this amazing power to go through our day. It doesn't mean that we might not always be, doesn't mean that we will always be happy, right? There are going to be days that we just have that mood, right? And so we don't have to put ourselves down for that. That is just normal. Our emotions are normal, but we rest in God's love. What do you do when you're unsure of who you are? When you are unsure of what the day will hold and you're discouraged? Psalm 4 that we had on Sunday spoke to, and I highlighted this with the kids at the steps. Remember, I asked them about how it was for them to sleep at night, because at the end of that psalm, it talks about how the psalmist, the person who wrote the psalm, was able to rest, was able to sleep, because they were aware of God being their security, that God would give them peace, that God watches over them. And I had good news in that a mom texted me after that to say, or it was Monday morning, to say, their child slept in their bed for the first time through the night, and was able to tell them the next day, remember Pastor Mary said that God is taking care of them always. It's something that we all can rest assured in. Friends, go in peace. If you don't have something, an object or something to remind you of God's love, be discerning. What do you need? What do you need to look at? I have the crosses behind me to remind us today that God loved us so much, that God did not give up on us and run away when things got rough, but God extended God's love through Jesus so that you and I can have a full life in the sense of being who God created us to be, full of courage, full of love, full of hope. Go, my friends, into your day, into your week. I'll see you Sunday.